So the question is, the consciousness and mind give the reality to experiences. Correct? Mithya experiences will give reality. I said Mithya experience is real when you are experiencing it. And Mithya only can give experience. See, this here, you have to be clear what exactly you are trying to do. Never coming out of means, Vedanta is not a way for you to escape from the whole reality. Vedanta is a way to live in the reality.
It's like you change it.
Vedanta is a way to live in the reality, not escape from reality. Vedanta is there to remove your suffering. Your suffering is not because of the experience. Your suffering is because you are identified and attached to the experience. You are attached to the experience because without knowing, it is a temporary reality. Everything in the world is constantly changing, and the changing reality is called Mithya. Now, our problem is not the changing reality. We are holding on to changing reality. We don't want a good experience, which we don't want to drop. A bad experience, we don't want to come. So, the Vedanta is only helping you to become free from the holding, clinging. It's not about removing the experience. Experience need not be removed. A rope you are seeing as a snake. Okay? No, I want to remove the snake and see the rope. Not required. You have to understand there's a rope. Jagat Mithya means understand the nature of the world. You are 100% of your life suffering. Every day you suffer, day in and day out. Is because you are holding on to a temporary reality as permanently want. Which is against nature. Vedanta is not saying I'll remove the reality, I'll remove the experience of reality, nothing like that. Once you understand the Mithya nature of the reality, you will not hold on. Then life is a joy. Everything is a joy for you. The whole world is a projection of Brahman out of Ananda. Ananda is projecting this. But if Ananda is projecting this, why we are suffering? We are suffering because we are holding on to a temporary reality. Oh, I want a friend. The friend has to be a permanent friend. The friend has to behave like this day and day. Oh, I want the position. Okay, the position has to be like this only. Oh, no, I am studying very hard for science examination. Okay, I have to get 99.99% mark. You got 99.8. Or somebody else got 99.7 or 99.9. You feel jealousy. So whole problem is Vedanta is removing the emotional disturbance, not the experience itself. Emotional disturbance is happening because temporary we are taking as permanent, and permanent we are permanent, and temporary we want to holding on. That's why Buddha said life is a suffering, and he said desire is the cost of suffering. It's not every desire. Clinging to the desire is the cause of suffering. Clinging. The moment you remove the clinging, the whole life will be joy. That's why Gnani is full of joy. Something comes, he is happy. Something goes, he is happy. Whereas you are happy when something comes and you are unhappy when something goes. So Gnani, both are temporary experiences. Something comes, goes, joy. Something goes, joy. So Gnani lives in Ananda simply because he has understood the nature of reality. You are living in mess or suffering because you are holding on to temporary reality. I want permanent. Only thing which is permanent is Brahman. So Gnani sees the Brahman in every experience. You see Brahma in every experience. That's where religion is. Understand? So for Gnani also, when he wakes up in the morning, sun rises and sun sets. For Gnani also, if he puts a hand in the fire, he'll burn. Okay? Gnana is not about experience. Gnana is about understanding life. What is wrong with me? Entire Brahman has projected the world of Ananda. Anandat Bhavati. Everything is projected out of Ananda. Everything in life is a bliss, Ananda. But our life has become a mess. Why? Because we are clinging. Okay? You have to get a good marks in marks. Oh, I want to get a mark. I want to study hard. Study hard. Very good. Will I get a good mark or not? Or what will happen if I don't get a good mark? Then you are focusing on the result. Result is not under regard. Result is universal. Result depends on so many factors. So when you are focusing on something which is not under your control, something which is changing, then your life is a mess. In terms of relationships, in terms of power, in terms of position, in terms of money, pancha anatma, five anatma you are holding. That is the cause of your suffering. In addition, you have another suffering. Your not only cause of suffering is that you are actually thinking that somebody else is making cause you suffering. This is another illusion, second level illusion. First of all, you are projecting the whole world, you are projecting your experiences and blaming somebody for your suffering. Your world, what you are experiencing day in, day out, is your projection. Just like a dream world is your personal projection, waking world is your personal projection. In that personal projection, you are actually love and hate. I love this person, I hate this person. Both love and hate is your projection. It's you who has appeared there. This is what Vedanta is teaching. Vedanta is teaching about reality. Vedanta is no, I'll remove the experience. Not required. Why? Understand, the ghost on the tree is there. Ghost is casing square. No, show me, remove the ghost and show it. Why? Go and touch the tree. Find out it's a tree. All experiences are nothing but your projections. Your suffering is you're holding on to experience, a temporary experience, thing is permanent. That's called Mithya. Then second part of that, you find somebody else to blame for that. Without understanding it, your own prarabdha karma, which is your own projection, is coming back to you. Once you understand this, life is a joy, life is a bliss, life is your play, life is your creation. That's why it's called Leela. And in the world, there is nothing other than Brahman is there. In the Brahman, some name and form appear, like water appears as wave. No, I want to remove the wave and see water. Stupidity. You don't remove the wave to see the water. With the wave, you have to see the water. That's the Vedanta. This concept of something you have to remove, all those things is called yoga. Yoga is helpful, but Vedanta is not that. Vedanta is eyes open with your proper jnana, understand what is reality. So that means, will Jnani feel the pain? Jnani can feel the pain like you or me. Or Jnani is in Samadhi. There are two states of Jnani, Vyutana and Samadhi Avastha. In Samadhi Avastha is disconnected from the world. Like in deep sleep, even if somebody comes and puts a pin in your leg, you don't feel it because your mind is absorbed in the self and unconsciousness. So Jnani's mind is absorbed in Atma in Samadhi. That's what Ramana Maharshi happens. Ramana Maharshi is sitting and mosquitoes come and eat half his body. He doesn't feel the pain because his mind is absorbed in Brahman. Just like you're in sleep. He is in sleep in Brahman. It's called Jagat Sushupti or Samadhi. No, when Ramana Maharshi wakes up and interacts with the world, if there's a pain, there's a pain because there's an experience there. Waking state is called Vyutana and Samadhi state is called Samadhi Avastha. In Samadhi Avastha, you are disconnected from the world. There's no experience will touch you because sense organs and minds don't work. Whereas same Jnani in Vyutana Avastha, when he's interacting with the world, somebody comes and hits him, he feels the pain. Right? So what exactly is the question? Anybody has a question on this? Purnima, Katyayani.
Yeah, so as like a clarification, whatever is going to happen, like result or whatever, it would have happened anyway. It's just what you're going to do about it. So like,
no, the question is not like what is the question?
Clarification.
Clarification is whatever is going to happen.
Like, whatever is supposed to happen will happen. What I keep, like whatever expectation, whatever I keep on it is kind of.
See, it is not the question here is whatever is supposed to happen is going to happen. Whatever is supposed to going to happen is based on your past karma, past action you have done.
Yeah.
That will come to you today. But what you do now will affect your future.
Yeah.
Right? So if you same past you don't want to continue tomorrow, you have to change the present moment. The present moment.
I can either cry about it or I can learn from it.
You can cry about it or learn from it and change it. Yeah. And for when you change, there's no guarantee that 100% result will come. Because your results also, there may be karmic load. But you can do your best.
So just keep changing
and learning. So life is not about success and failure. Life is not about, I want to grab something. Life is about learning. Life is continuously learning. and improving yourself so that you become very, very closer to Brahman. If you make life as success and failure, love and hate, raga and dvesha, if you cling to something in life, suffering will never end. The moment you loosen, let go, understand everything is Brahman, just appearance, and everything is my projection, take responsibility for your life, never blame anybody, then your life will be joyful. Do not cling to anybody, anything. I want to remove something, illusion. Illusion can be removed only through jnana, yaar, nothing else. The ghost on the tree cannot be removed. Ghost on the tree can be removed through jnana. Or ghost on the tree can be made into another beautiful ghost by putting another peg of whiskey. It's another illusion. Removing illusion with another illusion is not helpful. Clarity will help.
So the nature of the consciousness to impart the sense of reality to everything is nullified by discrimination.
Again, the question again is asked. The nature of the consciousness to impart reality to everything is nullified through jnana. Please understand, consciousness not imparting reality to anything. Reality is only there all the time. Okay? The mind is giving a temporary reality, a permanent nature. A wave is appearing and disappearing. It's temporary. The mind is saying, no, I want a wave of this shape only. I want this form only. Like that, mind is making what is temporary as permanent. So reality is reality only all the time. You don't have to remove the reality is not a problem for us. Unreality is also not a problem. Unreality gives you experience, joy, happiness. But clinging on to unreality is a problem. Please understand, reality is not a problem for us. Brahman is not a problem for us. Mithya is not a problem for us. Clinging to the Mithya is a problem. Holding on to the Mithya is a problem. Okay? So, you don't have to do anything about reality. You don't have to do anything about unreality. You have to just stop clinging to unreality. This is Vedanta. The Vedanta is very wrongly understood by most of the people. Reality is not a problem. Unreality is not a problem. Okay? Holding on to unreality called anatma, holding on to that is a problem. And anatma means, I don't have to do anything on anatma. No, you can act. You can be doer, like action without doership. Enjoy the doing. What is there? Your problem is doership is the problem. See, wherever something is not there, we are adding a masala. That masala is the problem. Where doership is not required, bring the doership and suffer. That's the problem. Vedanta is removing the doership. It's not removing the action. Okay? You are doing something and results will come. Enjoy the result, favorable or unfavorable, because life is about learning. So instead of that, hold on to the result, then you suffer. The suffering is not caused by reality. Suffering is not caused by unreality. Suffering is caused by your illusion of giving reality to the unreality. Reality means permanent nature. Are we clear? Any questions, Purnima?